What were we gonna say?
This friggin' guy. Can I have been looking at the box while we're having this conversation? I'm wondering if it's acting in any sort of way with Galdric there, like as the planar key.
Yeah.
But the box not actively sucking.
Yeah, was it going off like
that?
a Death Stranding fucking detector? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Roll plus intelligence to kind of
man.
inspect the box.
I only got one of those. Oh, hey.
Wow.
Wow.
That full 12. That's, maximum success. As you're looking at the box, it is not going off like a detector or anything like that. If anything, it looks like it's sucking in. And
Like not bringing the outside stuff in, but it's just sucking into itself?
When you guys flew here, you saw the black hole and its impact on everything. The box almost seems related to the black hole.
In function, or like literally that particular black hole?
Like there's I don't know what the words are. You saw the black
fair.
hole and how it sucks in, right?
Yeah.
This thing is doing a very similar thing.
That's interesting. So like even just like the white ink of existence around it is maybe reacting a little bit?
Yeah, exactly. It just seems to pull like it's related to a black hole.
Yeah. But only ink.
Or
no, like I guess it would be some essence or
ink basically, yeah.
Is Galdric's like form any different with
No.
the blue? Okay.
No.
If I look at what's it look like in red?
You can see it kind of like pulling at his hand.
Okay. So equally kind of thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna file that and then I'm gonna tell the party all of that once Bolos isn't in front of us.
Yeah.
And with that, I take my leave.
Wait!
Yes, Galdric.
I just want to see something real quick. Kirby, shoot his ass!
No. If Kirby even tries it, Slump is literally going to take the gun out of his hand and open hand slap him across the face.
No, we
Literally
gotta see if this works!
Just hard enough to make it make a really loud smacking sound, but
Yep.
not enough to actually like do any damage. But
No,
you definitely,
fucking shoot him!
Yeah, he
You
reaches
bring
for his
the gun-
pistol and you
Yep.
take the gun out and slap him.
God damn it, Slump!
as soon as it happens, Slump would
Now we'll
turn.
never know!
Slump would turn to Volos and say, "Sorry about that, Mr. Foley Dog."
I'm not that concerned, to be honest.
Did he really shoot you?
Did he shoot you?
Yes, he did.
And you cried?
And you cried and said that you
Ran
hurt?
away?
Ran away. You fled in terror.
I did leave because it hurt significantly more than I thought it would.
Why is that?
I nudge
you
Kirby
think?
like, yeah, man, why not?
I don't know why, but I don't think he could do it again. Could you,
You want to
Kirby?
test that theory?
And he just kind of like stares at Kirby and you kind of see Kirby's knees start to shake a little bit.
No.
Give him back his
No,
gun.
you-
Give him back his gun.
No.
Is that what you want, Kirby? Do you want
that
to
what you want,
take
Kirby?
another shot at me, Kirby?
Hey, you leave him alone or I'm never giving you any keys, all right? Maybe, we'll see. How I see this sounds good. Listen, you always ask a lot for us. I'm just asking to let my friend shoot you in the face.
To be fair, Galdric, I know at this moment you don't think you're going to give me the keys. You plan to placate me in some
I'll probably
way.
give you the keys. I'll probably give you the keys. It's fine.
I highly doubt that you truly believe that.
Well, then why do you even bother?
Because I want you to know what you have to do after you've failed at whatever
By the way,
schemes you have.
Did Bitra or whatever the fuck her name is, did she tell you my deal that I offered? She did. I bet she'd even tell you about the deal.
Yes, Vetha told me. Of course she told me.
Uh-huh.
I am uninterested.
You what?
I am uninterested. You
So
will
you don't
bring
wanna-
me
Wow.
the keys here And now,
Huh?
you will bring me the keys here, and then I will return everything to the way it was.
Oh, you want me to go back, go get all the keys and give the keys that we currently have to you now?
No,
Now, Mr. Foley Dog,
But he said here and now.
he said that, but he didn't.
He's just being dramatic, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mr. Foley Dog, Slump has an important question.
yes.
Are there more people interested in the keys? And if so, what do they want? Because we got to be prepared in case someone else comes up to us with a different offer. But what if they're lying to us? Then you got to prepare us. Is there anyone else we should keep a lookout for who also wants the keys? And what should we say if they approach us?
There are other people interested in the keys. Many of them don't know what they're looking for yet. They are
okay.
all a danger to you. But I am handling them
Okay. How's that going?
very well.
Okay.
So you have nothing to worry about. I've handled the ones who would seek you out. Trust me, I am the most benevolent and reasonable of all who would seek the keys.
I believe him.
Slump believes you.
I believe him.
It gets much worse.
I have a quick question that's gonna lead into something else. Does Galdric have both eyes in this body?
Yes, in this body, yes, he does.
Okay. I was gonna, because he gave up the eye in the blue ink, right?
Yep.
And then right after that, the sky opened in a scary red portal?
Yep.
Yeah. I guess we don't know. Can I roll to see if I think that Volos would have something to do with that eye?
With the eye that he has now?
With Galdric's eye that was given up, kind of thing. If it was handed, if he
Yeah,
has
you can
it
roll
now.
plus intelligence.
Okay. I kind of think so.
Yeah, you're
Just
pretty
kind
sure
of.
it was very red, so you're pretty sure it was probably something to do with him.
Volos, do you collect things other than keys, such as maybe body parts? You remember when you were asking us for a piece of Slump back in the day?
I do remember.
And you kept asking Galdric for his eye.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, why'd you want my eye, freaking weirdo?
And do you have it now?
What an interesting question. I'm sure you know the answer.
I suspect.
Yes, I do have Galdric's eye. It was handed to Vetha, who brought it to me.
I kind of look at the rest of the party doing that monkey side eye sus thing. Does he know I took it back? Does he not know I took it back? Does he not know I took it? Does he not?
Was it a different
matter?
eye?
Does it matter? Was it a different eye? Is it more of a symbolic thing? Does he not? I'm just gonna shut up.
As a benevolent leader who wants us to trust him, what were your intentions with that eye? Why?
What was that?
As a
Why?
display of your benevolence and compassion, tell us why you wanted that piece of Galdric.
I'm not sure I'm ready to tell you that yet.
See, this is why we have such a problem trusting you. You want us to give us the keys. I'll be your benevolent ruler, but your only rule is to pretty much do as I say.
Yeah, and you'll keep
Because-
body parts and not tell us why.
I
Body
have given
parts.
you countless pieces of information, often for free. The eye was an exchange. You got what you wanted, I got what I wanted, and knowledge can be a burden. Do you understand that if you know too much, it destroys you? It will ruin what quality of life you have left. If you were to know everything, you would not want to live. I am protecting you by preventing some knowledge from ruining the way you see things.
like that. I don't like that at all.
Mr.
There are some things that you should not know.
Mr. Foley Dog,
Yes.
maybe you can answer this. What if you know that we were gonna go to the Gold Ink and get the planar key? Why aren't you afraid of that?
Because
way
you're
you
going
have
to
more
give
than
it
that.
to me.
Oh,
I guess that's kind of his like.
I'm
okay,
very
okay.
excited for you to go there. Do what you do best. Get the gold key. I'm sure you and Lou too have some sort of plan. Get the key and bring it back, because then you have to give it to me. Without my key, you can't complete your mission. And without giving me the key, I will make your mission pointless.
Well,
I know you're looking for a way around this. You want to find a way to not give me the keys. And I understand that. I've witnessed you for long enough to know that you will say what you need to say here, and then make some other plan. But when the plans inevitably fail, bring the keys here. I will restore everything to the way it was.
I already said I'd give him the keys. I don't know why he's still harping about it. Like I'm already like, I'll give you the keys. No, you won't. Okay, no, I won't. Yes, you will. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Galdric, you're so clever.
You're the one that keeps saying it.
Do you truly believe you will give me the keys, Galdric?
I don't know. You might better start making a good case, but this whole like I'm scarier than you thing isn't really doing it for me. You should know me better than that.
Mr. Foley.
I think you want to save people, Galdric, and I am offering you a way to save people.
I'm all about balance.
I can be balance.
We'll see. You only have one eye. You probably don't have depth of field.
Mr. Foley Dog, do you have any advice for us going into the Gold Ink then to get your key for you?
I wish I
that's
did, honestly, but I have been met with failure to enter the Gold Ink thanks to your friend Lou too and whoever he has on the other side, preventing my entry. So I don't know what you will meet there. Perhaps you'll find someone even less amenable than I.
Oh boy, that sounds super shitty.
Oh, I doubt that. They're pretty friendly.
If you want, you could just bring down the barrier and let me go find it.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
That doesn't sound like
That sounds great.
We'll mull that one over. Put that one in the back pocket for a rainy day.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Great to see you, Mr. Foley Dog.
You've made your case.
Excellent. Well, I won't even bother watching. Go about your business, do what you want. And when you're done, meet me here. I have all the time in the world, so go ahead and make your plots. When they fail, meet me here with the keys.
Oh, you got it with the keys.
Yeah, definitely.
And he turns and leaves through his red portal.
Quick, shoot him, Kirby!
We freaking pick me sign on his back before he goes.
Slump slaps Galdric and Kirby again. Okay, well, fuck. I mean, that was pretty bleak.
It's not great.
He sort of had a pretty good read on what we were probably going to do and really didn't seem to give a shit at all. Not great. That's not great. It's not a great feeling.
So I have a question. When we were flying through the universe, you mentioned that the white ink seemed very empty. What about the green and the blue? I mean, the blue was fine. I was just there. But what about the green?
Green was also fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm willing to sacrifice one ink.
1 of 5.
So this is the thing. Everyone kind of has a counterpart in all of the other inks that is going to be bound up.
Gerby, yeah.
Exactly. So by missing a counterpart in one of the inks, the rebinding will be incomplete, and all the people on the other side will not be complete.
Yeah.
That's
Because
so good.
Yeah, because the primal ink fractured, so you need all the parts to put it back together.
Yeah, so you would only succeed in, at best, fusing, 4 of 5.
It'd be
Interesting.
incomplete.
Yep. Which, considering the whole thing right now is that it is a sense of incompleteness, seems like it would be pointless to find a new version of incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, I say we just destroy all the inks.
Destroy all the inks.
Yeah, destroy all the inks, all the people within, and then after we after not definitely not me, but after I am once I am in charge of everything, I can just make creation.
And what kind of image would you make it in?
A good image. I would make it in my image.
Oh, I see.
I would make it the opposite of Volos's image. Does that count?
Is that opposite?
Yes. I would be the most benevolent of the gods.
We're just gonna have to make sure that we find where those people are, because we can't bear for any of the people from this universe to be incomplete.
There we go.
That'll be $20 fucking dollars. That's $20 fucking dollars.
God damn it.
Get out.
Shit, dude. Fuck.
I
and
can
as-
see why. Yeah, you had us do that. That's fair.
Yeah, that was super important for you guys to go through that. That's why I had to retcon that. I totally missed.
Yeah.
Right here in the fucking notes is the after you talk to Kirby, fucking Volos shows up. That's a huge fucking note, and I could not just skip over that, because now you understand that
We're in real
the
trouble.
people that he has
Yeah.
taken, he can destroy completely. So it's not.
Fuck.
Yeah, so you understand a little bit of why he
Could be
took
a
them.
bluff. We don't know.
Totally, but like, you needed to know that that was his
Threat.
threat.
Approach or
Yeah, that was his.
whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was his words. Was he needed to tell you that he has found a way to destroy everybody, and throw that wrench into the whole scheme. Now, as Volos turns and leaves, and you see his red portal close up behind him, you guys turn, and for the first time ever, you see like a sly smile on Kirby's face.
What the fuck?
Kirby?
And he raises a finger to his lips like, shh, not here.
Okay.
What do you mean
Keep
not
it-
here?
we're
Obviously
keeping it
not here.
mum.
Yeah, and so he's not willing to say anything where you guys are right now.
Interesting.
I can't even comprehend the shape of his face. This is a totally new expression.
Yeah, it looks so weird. He's got a clever little idea. That's the first time you've seen him with a clever little idea.
It's the confidence that's really throwing me.
So the rest of our surroundings are it's just barren. There's
Yep.
no one. It's just a complete ghost town.
Yep.
Oh, that's so weird. Because I was gonna say, like, I wanna see some old sights and some
Me
old
too.
faces and see if Birdie Max is still around, or what the hell was her name?
Birdie Maddox.
That's the one, Birdie Maddox.
Yeah. When he
but yeah,
dug the
no
Maddox mines, yeah.
Yeah, but no one's around. Hey.
No
So
one,
sad.
yeah. I think you
so
guys
weird.
walk around a little bit, and then when you
Sure.
see like the Steve Sports Nash
Yeah.
Club
Yeah.
completely empty. There's unfinished bowls of food and drinks, just like sitting there. You go by that miners bar that you were at the very start again.
Yeah.
Like knocked over cups, completely empty seats, empty everywhere. The sheriff's office completely empty. You walk down the streets, which are completely barren. Like all the dust has been blown, and there's no footsteps and no sign of life anywhere here. I think it gets to be a giant fucking bummer.
Yeah, it really does.
Interesting.
Can you refresh my memory? We did a noodle shop fairly recently,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we looked at the white ink and it was empty.
Correct.
Okay.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, Slump would sort of be using his big fucking garbage scoop arms, would sort of redirect everyone to probably back to the sheriff's office to hear Kirby's plan.
Do you want to talk here, Kirby?
I think we should talk at the BAR.
Oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's probably a safe place where I can like talk about stuff.
Okay, well, let's go.
You got
Well,
it.
let's go
buddy.
then.
Okay. You guys hop in
Back to the bar.
hop in the ship, go back to the bar. And when you arrive at the bar, there's the big tearful reunion and everything like that.
That's good.
And then Kirby says, I think I know where he put everyone.
Where?
Okay, so when I was flying around and I was ready to go fight him and shoot him with my gun, I saw like this thing over by the black hole. There's like a little red thing.
Okay.
You guys say he's red stuff, right? Like he's a red thing? There's like a red thing over by the black hole. I bet that's where it is.
That's where what is?
I don't know, whatever he's doing. I saw a red thing by the black hole. That's got to be it. That's got to be the answer. I saw a red thing. I saw it. It was like a little red light.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what he's doing. That's where it is. That's the answer. We got to go there.
No, we can't. Remember the black hole?
And he starts like hoisting up his pants and like trying to put a hand on his gun. He's like, we gotta go there now. We gotta save everybody.
You know, in Trailer Park Boys, when Randy pulls down his pants where the fucking pants are coming off, and Ricky tries to pull them back on. He's like, "Pull your fucking pants back on, Randy." That's what Slump is doing to Kirby. As Kirby's like trying to pull his pants up, Slump is like, "No, pull your pants back down."
No, we gotta go. We gotta save him. There's like they're over by the black hole. I saw them, man.
No, we're not going over there.
I saw them.
No, shut up.
He's doing something there.
It doesn't mean anything. That information is worthless.
I think so. I think that's what it is.
That is great intel, Kirby, and it's definitely worth investigating.
Thank you.
But maybe we should do the next key first?
Well,
I think when you suggest that, Lu 2 kind of looks up and says, I think perhaps Tom and Kirby and perhaps Orinda could go and check out whatever this red light is and report back. And then what do you think? I feel like somebody should go check it out, but I do think you guys should probably move on to the next key, right?
Betty, would you stay with them and watch over them?
yeah. Can Kirby? Or should we send Kirby to look at it? Or what do you think? Kirby, is that something you can do? Hey?
And Slump is like kind of like giving him the old like, knuckles to the shoulder, like bucko, but he's like being pretty rough. He's like,
Yeah. I was just saying I gotta go there. I was literally just saying that I should go there and take a look. Ow!
Okay.
I should go take a look. I can let you know.
How are you going to do it and be safe? Because firing your stupid fucking revolver at Volos' face, if that's the level of decision making that you're doing, Slump kind of wonders.
But I mean, I hurt him real bad.
Well,
I'll shoot him again.
No, you will not shoot him again.
Shoot him again.
Yeah,
No,
sure. I'll
don't
kill
you
him
not.
next time.
No.
Threaten my
Kill him next
friends.
time. Literally, all of our problems are over.
Kirby making Slump angry.
Tom, if you go when you got the magic skills to help, and
Yeah,
Orinda, you
magic
got your
skills.
detective genius private investigator sort of thing. You could go.
Yeah, we'd go and just make sure that he's okay, and try to report back if we see anything.
Be safe though. It's messed up out there.
Yeah, no,
It's
we'll be
pretty bad.
safe. We'll be safe.
Okay. Then we can go to the Gold Ink and... Well, is there anything else you think we should do, Kirby? Mr. Lu, too? Anything else we can do to prepare us? Anywhere we can go to pick up any more lessons? Or learn some gold kung fu? Or something?
Yeah, traits that we should have before we go. Don't say the word, corgi or something when you're there because it's really offensive.
Yeah.
All right. I suppose you're leaving now.
Well, maybe tomorrow. We should probably have a dance party or something first.
All right. I'll give you a bit of a backstory that you should all remember. You'll need to stick to the story. And that should make sure that you don't raise any suspicion. And you're going to meet my contact on the other side in the gold ink. And I don't really know how to say this. The contact on the other side is it's the planar key, more or less.
Great.
That's
well, that works.
Yeah, that's why do you make it sound like that's bad?
Wait, what do you mean more or less?
Well, you'll see when you get there. But so the thing is they're willing to give it up because they understand and believe in, our mission here. But the problem is that power is kind of very important over there. And the loss of the power of the key is going to have very serious effects on everything over there.
The loss of the power of the key, like once we get it for ourselves.
Once you get it, and they don't have it anymore, then
bad.
It's going to be bad, but not right away. It'll take time for things to go bad. Time enough for us to, do the rebinding, and then it won't matter anyways. But they need to pretend like nothing's changed for as long as they can pretend like nothing's changed. So you'll need to follow a bit of a story and jump through a couple hoops to make sure that no suspicion is raised, and to make sure that when you go there, nobody cares, and when you leave there, nobody notices.
All right.
So I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory and tell you who to talk to and where to go. And when you do that, they'll literally just hand you the key.
All right, that sounds pretty good.
It's honestly not too hard, but it does mean you do need to be careful not to raise suspicion, or it could really throw the whole thing into a giant mess.
Okay.
Now, the world of the gold ink, I've seen it a couple times. It's largely people living on floating cities. They've got crystals, they've got giant air balloons, they've got giant fans and fins and oars, and they built entire floating cities to stay above a certain level in the atmosphere, because it's all toxic death and destruction below that. So everybody lives in the air. And the cities are ruled by very powerful mages that they call gods. And not surprisingly, the leader of the city that you're going to is the key, which means they're the most powerful, which means they're the biggest city and the most powerful city and the most powerful god. So to get an audience with them is rather difficult. We've concocted a bit of a strategy. You're going to pretend like you all come from a city called Zephyron. And your god was named Merlin, but you abandoned the city of Zephyron, and you came to the city here that I'll be sending you to. It's called Asgard. I'm sure you've heard of it. We've got our own versions of the mythos here. They call their city Asgard, and you heard there were better jobs, better opportunities, so you abandoned Zephyron during the last battle, and you've moved to Asgard for better jobs. That's the story. Your god's name was Merlin, your city was Zephyron, you've abandoned your city, you've abandoned your god, and you're looking to make...
Boy.
You've abandoned your boy.
Okay.
You have abandoned your bastard in a basket.
Okay, all right, bastard and basket, got it.
And you're looking to have a new life in Asgard. Now, they're going to call for a decontamination of all people from Zephyron. That will get you your audience with the gods. That will get you your audience with the key.
Who will call for decontamination?
The gods. There's 3 of them. And when you meet the gods, that's when you'll discuss the transfer of the key. They'll do their way to transfer it to you without raising too much attention. And at that point, you leave the city as best you can, as unnoticed as you can, and then you open a portal back here, and you're basically done.
So we'll be able to talk in front of multiple people, not just the key?
I think the gods will find a way to separate you from... I don't know what they have planned there, but they'll find a way to separate you and talk to you in isolation.
Okay.
And
But which is the god we can trust? Can we trust all of them?
you can trust all of them. They're all very good people. They're wise. They are clever. They are good people. So you can trust all 3.
Wonderful.
Now, I'm worried. I'm worried about what could happen when you get the key, and if Volos feels like we're not going to do whatever he wants to do, I'm worried about this destroying people thing.
Yeah, the consequences could be bad.
Yeah.
I think, why don't you stay here for a night? Rest up, have some drinks, have some food, share some stories. Kirby and Tom and Orinda will go and head towards whatever this red light was. They'll report back to us in the morning, and we can head out with more information. Does that sound like it makes sense?
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Do you think in this case, bless would work even though they're not going to fight anybody?
I don't think it would last long enough.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it just in case.
Oh, if it makes you feel better.
It really would. It's kind of okay.
You cast
just-
bless,
I'll lose it until I commune, I guess. Will be my.
but you can't commune.
Oh my god! Wait. Oh no, I already said it, man. It's
I
like Jess, you put
know.
the piece down.
So you cannot commune. The spell is gone.
Oh my god, bless.
Bless.
That's my whole thing. It's fine.
So you walk up to Kirby and you place your hand on his shoulder and you cast the last bless you will ever cast.
Oh
Well,
my
I'll
god.
get it in gold. It'll be fine.
And Kirby, he's kind of like got his hat in front of his chest. He's kind of holding it with both hands and he's got his eyes closed. And as soon as you touch his shoulder, the bottom lip starts to quiver real bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fucking
I love
kill
this
me.
little guy. He feels things so
Fucking
strong.
kill me.
As soon as you cast bless and there's that like glow around him, there's just one big
God, kill me.
This is totally worth it.
and then he puts his hat back on and he looks up and his eyes are just full of water, streaks going down the sides of his cheeks. And he just gives you the biggest hug you've ever had, Lou.
You're gonna be okay, Kirby. You're really strong, actually. Those little wiry arms.
That's very nice of you to say. I'm not. That's very nice of you to say, though. Thank you.
It's okay, buddy. It's all right.
And he looks at Tom and Orinda. They kind of grab their gear. And they start heading out. And Kirby turns back and says, all right, I'll let you know what I find. When I go there, I'll tell you everybody's there and tell you exactly what's happening. We'll save them.
Okay, be safe. Learn lots. I love you.
All right, I love you. Then he kind of looks at everybody else. All right, I love you.
What? Yeah, I love you too. What do you want
Okay.
from me?
Slump is sort of like looking underneath his fingernails.
And then
I'm
he like
Guys, come on. This is guys.
after Galdric says it, he takes another step, but then like after he doesn't hear anybody else, he like stops and kind of looks back.
Love you too, Kirby.
I'm just gonna materialize a piece of paper and give it to Lutu. Who's like, this is all the information.
Kirby just kind of like stands there. You see his fists starting to clench and his eyes just starting to fill with water again. He's just like looking straight at you, Locke.
Oh my god.
No, the information from the last ink we're in, just to catch him up.
Lutu is like, yeah, and then he kind of like looks up and looks over at Kirby, and then looks at Locke and looks at Kirby. It's like, yeah, all right, it's all here.
Locke continues, and also my possible theory on what Volus is going to do with all those people.
All right, Kirby,
Okay.
you can just like, hear
Locke
him.
Locke goes behind the bar and like pours an apple juice, and then he walks up to Kirby, takes a sip of the apple juice, and then gives it to him. He's like, "Love you too, Kirby."
And he just like he takes the juice, and then as soon as he just wraps you in a big hug and splashes
hug him
apple
back.
juice all over the back of your.
Ah, jeez.
Oh
It's
my
okay.
god.
And then he turns, he
It's
just
okay.
like runs, he just turns and runs out.
Like snaps his fingers, cleans off his vest. He's
Yeah.
like,
Okay. And you guys are going to spend the night here while Kirby, Tom, and Arinda go check out whatever that red light was. I'm going to run to the washroom really quick, guys. Come up with a plan if you want any plan. Kirby's going to be back basically when I get back.
Deal. What are we thinking? Are we basically gonna wait to see what they come up with and then head in? Are we gonna try to? Is there anything more we can really do to prep before going in?
No.
No, I just think we just go in.
I think I can't really think of much else, because each ink is like starting a new fucking game. Like, as in
Yeah.
we don't know what, if anything, is going to come with us or what we're going to look like when we get there. So I think there's nothing more we can really do other than plug our nose and fucking dive in.
Pretty much.
Scurry.
Yep.
Pretty much.
What do you think? I guess we can't really even theorize without knowing what's going on with that red light.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Here's the
that's
thing.
the big one.
Here's the we could cheat is what we could do, and we could try and think about what it's a reference to. Is it, you know what I mean? Is it the red from the Sixth Sense or something?
Yeah, true.
What game has a red light with dead people? We'll try and get in the writer's head here. I can't think of anything.
I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, demons, ghosts, like that's the things that come to mind.
Yeah.
Devils, imps,
He's always been kind of Pan's Labyrinth-y to me, Volos, with his hands.
right?
I don't know what that means, though. He's just gonna eat them, I guess.
He's matrixing. He's batteries, ink batteries.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Kirby returns.
We've been theorizing. What do you think, Kirby?
Yep.
Oh, you okay there?
Yeah, I agree that you have been theorizing. Okay, listen. Everybody's there.
What do you mean?
All
What
the
do you
people.
mean?
They're there.
What?
They're there. They're at the,
Where?
they're in the thing.
They're in the what? In the,
It's like
red thing.
it's like a little red thing, and you go in it, and they're all there.
Did you go
you
in
went
it?
in it? What the fuck?
Yeah, of course I had to go in it. I had to see what it was.
Kirby?
They were all there.
Oh my! How did you get back out?
I
Why
just
didn't they
walked
come
out.
with you?
How did you
Why did-
count billions of people?
Well, I approximated, but there was lots. I counted to 10, and then I figured there was another 10, and then there was lots more. I figured that has to be everybody.
That's boy, great math.
And Tom kind of like puts a hand on his shoulder and says, yeah, so definitely there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people there. I mean, obviously I can't count billions, but it's something weird. It's something real weird. It's like stacks and stacks of little cubby holes full of people. And they're just
Oh, no.
right above the black hole. I think he's gonna drop everybody into the black hole.
Oh, boy, that's what he meant by destroyed.
Yeah, I think his plan is because that black hole is not. That's not. If that was a real black hole, right? You know, the planet would be destroyed by its presence.
Yeah.
but it's not a normal black hole. It's like an ink black hole, and I think whatever goes into there gets destroyed completely. I think
Well-
that's what he meant.
I know a couple of people who came out of it.
Yeah, but I think they didn't just go in and come out, did they?
No.
Not really.
I think that's what it is. And as he's saying this, Lou too says, "Well, that's great. That's great.
Why is that great?
My contact in the gold ink. They'll know how to close the black hole, no problem."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Will it be hard to
if
convince
that's
them to do
literally Volos's plan is to drop everybody into a big ink black hole. He's got another thing coming. The gods in the gold ink, they'll know exactly how to deal with that.
Lou, I do have another theory.
Oh?
Crown weave.
I mean, if he uses a crown weave,
With 1 billion plus people.
Oh God.
but they're still there. They're still, I mean, if he does, I mean, we'd have to watch out for whatever he does, but their ink would still be around, so
True, but
it does seem we'd have to watch out for whatever that is. He's probably got more than one plan, right? He's probably,
yeah.
if it's the best idea, he'll dump them in. If that doesn't look like it'll work, he'll sacrifice them all for some ungodly spell with 1 billion crown weaves all at once, and boy,
Well,
that'll
if
be bad.
If I was Volos, honey, I would wish for all the planar keys.
He could do a crown weave to get them?
You just collect them, they're all in one spot. I don't know if a crown weave like that
Yeah.
would work, but
I'm not sure. I can't imagine what a crown weave like that would do, but I really think my contacts in the gold, they'll know, they'll have a plan for that. Now that we know where he's got them, I think my contact in the gold, I think they'll know how to do that. I think they can handle that. This is something I haven't been letting on,
Okay.
but I think Volos is only as smart as my contact in the gold, and probably not even that. When you guys meet the gods in the gold ink, I think you're going to be really impressed. They're kind of a cut above. Volos is clever and he's smart, but I think they know more. I think they can help us solve this. I think they can help us solve whatever that cube is. I think they can help us solve whatever that curse is. I think they can have help with whatever this black hole is.
Sounds like we're going to the right place.
I'm really hoping so.
Sounds like it's going to be really easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Barely any inconveniences.
I kind of think so.
Okay, well,
Oh,
that's
now
good.
when you say that, I get nervous.
Well, I mean, of course there'll be you got to remember your story, right?
Yeah, we're
But
from Merlin. We worshipped a god named Zabadoff.
Nope. This is all wrong.
And we're waiting for
Nope.
the collection.
Nope, this is all wrong. Nope.
Got it.
We're from Zephyros,
Almost.
and we're. Oh, what was it? What is it? Come on.
Zephron.
Sephiron.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. We're from Zac Efron. We worship our god is Merlin, and we've come to Veer.
All right. You're
We've come to
I'm just gonna write it down and pin it on their shirts.
all right.
We've come to Veer Peepus to look. Fuck.
All right.
And
I'm
one
sure-
for you.
Perfect.
One for you.
All right.
Locke will note it down.
All right.
So is the correct is the correct approach with these gods that of a supplicant? That of a, oh yes, your majesty and your magnificence? Is that the sort of...
That's yeah, that's the right way to start it. They're a little bit more informal than that, but leading with that is a great way to ingratiate yourself to them.
Okay, all right.
The people who are kind of rude often don't find they stay on the city for all that long.
Stay on the city.
That's
Stay
right.
on the
They kind of get dumped over the side.
Related question. You say we'll need to leave the city before we open a portal. How do we do that if it's a big floating city?
So they still need, like, they run out of iron, they run out of wood, they run out of all sorts of materials. So they do find mountains and they mine them and they strip them. And so you'll have to wait till the next time they land on a mountain, leave the city, and then just don't come back.
Okay. So if we need to maybe get professions, we should be miners, so it looks normal that we would be.
That would be
working.
best, yes. Miners
Okay.
would be a great job if you could say you're miners. And I think it's probably just basically swinging a pick around.
It can't be that hard.
Can't be that hard. Just look what everybody else is doing and do that. I think that sounds pretty good.
Seems pretty easy.
How do they deal with weapons, violence, violent crimes, drug abuse?
Well, Asgard's a pretty clean city. Them being three gods, usually it's just one god on a city. The three gods have kind of such power that their rule is kind of enforced pretty strongly, which means violence is punished very severely, crime is punished very severely, dissenters are usually thrown off the city, and what's left lives pretty well in harmony.
Now these three gods, you said that are they just the wealthiest people in the cities?
They're the most powerful mages.
Oh, the most powerful mages. So they do actually know magic.
They do. They actually are part of the reason that the city stays up.
Wow, okay.
Which is why when we take the magic from them, that the city will begin to decline.
But with three gods instead of the usual one, are they anticipating that they'll need to get rid of one of their powers?
Well, the thing is they need all the power they have for the size of the city. Asgard's one of the biggest cities out there. And if we take the power away, I think it will start to fall. But we should have enough time to deal with the black hole, to deal with Volos' cube, and to do whatever we need to do to get the key out of Volos before it becomes too much of an issue.
Gosh, time is of the essence, though.
When we take the key from them, the clock will be ticking.
You mentioned that you wouldn't tell us the name of the god until it was closer. Is it
That's
close
right.
enough now?
I don't think.
You want to like write it down and we won't read it until we get there?
Or are you saying that part of the way the process works is that we have to find it on our own?
Well, some things, when you know them, can be more trouble than they're worth.
That sounds similar to something else we heard today.
This is the name I think might cause
Wait, what?
might cause more harm than good. And if you really want, I'll tell it to you, but I do worry about well, I just worry. Do you really want to know their name, or do you want to find out when you get there?
Why would it cause problems? I'm so confused.
I think it's better to know now than have to kind of react in the moment. It's best to prepare ourselves, maybe.
The name of the contact that I have, it's only one of the gods. Their name is Lucia.
Well, Lucia?
Okay.
So
You know, it's a popular name.
it is.
Motherfucker.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Sounds good.
So when you get there,
Lucia.
you need to find a way to have a private conversation with Lucia.
Okay. That
What?
seems pretty simple.
Now I think you think we're going to be concerned because it's just another Lou name. Why do you think we should be? What do you think?
Oh, if you're not worried about it, then honestly, I'm happy. Does that name not concern you?
Should it be Lucia? I feel like
Lucia?
Well, now
You're not.
Lucia?
Then I had nothing to worry about. Well, then no, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Great. No, that's fine. If the
Can I
name
roll
is,
insight?
more
Can I roll
uncomfortable.
insight to see if Slump remembers that name?
I love that. Yeah.
I don't really- I don't-
Go ahead and roll plus.
The only reason why I'm like laughing a little bit is because the name Lucia, like it's from my favorite game of all time.
Clues.
I'm like, are you basing this off of Lunar?
Oh boy.
Go ahead and roll plus charisma.
Elevens.
Are you basing this off of Lunar, you piece of shit?
This name does not ring any bells. You've never heard the name Lucia.
Okay.
Well, fuck. All right.
And so Lou 2 is just like, well, that's great. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was worried about.
What the hell?
I thought the name was gonna cause some problems, but I guess it's no problem at all.
Nope.
All right, great. So when you get to Asgard, you're going to be talking to Odin, Thor, and Lucia. And when you get a chance to talk to Lucia on your own, that's who you'll be talking to. Well, that's great. You're from Zephyron. Your god was Merlin, and you should be miners.
We should be miners. And we're looking for prosperity.
What?
We're looking for prosperity jobs.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, easy as that. Should be pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, sounds pretty straightforward.
Great.
Does Locke recognize? Locke, do you recognize the name Lucia?
Hold up. Was it Intel?
Charisma.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Intel or Charisma, whichever's higher. Both are good.
Oh wow, 11s across the board.
Just a sec.
Checking some notes.
Lastiel, go ahead and check your DMs. One sec. Where are you in my DMs? There you are. All right.
It's Lou's counterpart.
Oh. Well, why would that
That's a good
concern
thing.
us? Isn't that a
My
good
friend,
thing?
yeah. Finally. That's great.
That's great news.
All right. Great.
That's a good thing. Why would that be bad?
I don't
You
know.
make me very
I
nervous with your reaction.
I don't know. I thought there'd be a bigger, more. I don't know. I guess I just expected something different.
Oh. Well, you think we don't like you?
Oh,
I don't know.
What? What is it, Mr. Teeny Tot?
Oh my god, I just thought of something.
What?
Okay. Everyone has a counterpart,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know, there's I look at Kirby, but I don't want to tell him about Gerby, and I say, you guys remember Gerby?
Oh God.
Okay,
No.
so what I'm saying, okay, no, hear me out. So what I'm saying is everyone has a counterpart, right? And what V-Dog was saying was that if we drop, he drops it, everything will be incomplete and everyone will be weaker and everything won't, no one will, but what if we found Volley Dog's counterparts, know that they're inks and fucking killed them?
That's interesting.
What if we made him weaker in that
Would-
regard?
Would that affect his power?
I don't know. I look at Lou I look at Lou too.
I don't know of any way to use counterparts to weaken other people. There's definitely some sort of a connection because the Prime Ink will all be bound up and, will be one person. But I don't know of any way to use it to make the other person weaker, per se. Doesn't mean it's not possible, but I don't know of a way.
What if we found them and got them on our side to fight against himself?
That'd be pretty great.
We're thinking about.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, who's ready to go?
Slump is now braced to meet Lucia.
All right, that's great. That's better than I could have hoped for.
Okay, so you brought up Lucia. Okay. Lucia was my okay. I played this game on Sega Genesis CD. Okay.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
And it was
my
like one of the
God.
first ever like animated things. So they had like cutscenes and stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, I was 5-6 years old the first time I played this. Not gonna lie, the name Lucia is the name of my first crush.
Whoa!
Oh, that's awesome.
You know how
Hey.
everybody had like, like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
Jessica Rabbit. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, she was my Jessica Rabbit. I was
Wow.
That's the best.
That's awesome. Okay. Are you guys ready to proceed?
I think so. Yep, I think so.
I think Locke gives Lutu a big ol' smooch.
Yep.
And
Wait a minute.
he's-
Didn't you say you were going to make more stuff before we left?
Oh,
Or that
Oh.
was for when we get back?
Yeah, no, that's like when you get back, like this is gonna be just
Oh.
a thing. You just
Oh, okay.
Go do
Okay,
this
I'll
thing.
fuck myself. Okay, bye.
yeah.
then then Locke turns to the other party: Kirby, Tom, and Arenda, and my
Betty.
goodness, Betty. Just like, take care of my man.
they like Tom nods, Orinda and Betty, tip their caps. And Kirby's like kind of out of the frame, just nodding vigorously. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, then we will end with this. Lutu pulls out a Prime Ink coin and, pushing it through the air, opens up a line of pure gold. A color that you have seen almost none of, except for Lou, who has seen Gold Buddy. And the line of gold splits open, and dusty sunlight pours in. And you guys step through the portal, leaving the white ink behind, entering into the gold ink to get your fourth and nearly final planar key. After this, there is only red. And you guys embark on what is likely to be the final leg of the journey. And you arrive in a house that is dilapidated. The windows are boarded up, the door is boarded up, sunlight pours in through the cracks, dust stirs in the air, and you guys begin the fourth arc of the campaign.
Holy shit,
Oh
man.
my god.
And we'll pick it up next time, guys.
Goosebumps. I'm nervous.
So, question:
Yeah.
do we have to do anything for like character sheets or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
I will tell you guys about character sheets and stuff like that. It's going to be very minor. But I will give you guys the information you need to have for next time. You guys think about what, if any, changes you want to make to your character's appearance there. I'll give you some guidelines over the next couple days and come up with some, you know, physical appearance changes that you'd like. And we'll probably start next time with a bit of character creation, a little bit of, you know, I'll send you guys the rules. You can think about it. And then we'll start next time with a bit of character creation as you guys begin the 4th arc of Mar.
4th.
And it's crazy how far you guys are, because like the final planar key, you guys know who it is.
That's fucking crazy.
So
Oh, jeez, man.
you guys now technically know who all the keys are.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
you
Yep.
know it all at this point.
Oh my god.
You guys are in I mean, every episode is a bunch of crazy shit for you guys to learn and have revealed. And it's kind of only going to keep going. It's only going to keep happening.
That's fucking insane.
You guys are in the rapid acceleration part of the campaign now, guys.
That is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back here same time, same place next week, guys.
Fuck
All right.
yeah. That sounds fucking amazing.
All
Thanks
right.
for playing, everyone.
Yeah, I'll see you guys
Yep.
next week.
See you next
See ya,
week.
see ya.
Awesome. Bye.